Hey everyone, thanks for watching. So I thought I'd show a couple of the lessons and the way it's set up in the career feature. So this lesson is on pre-flight inspection, and you saw the picture showing the different features that you would look at, although it's very limited compared to a full pre-flight inspection, but you get some idea. So the pilot is my
Hello. Today,
customized
we're going to go over all the steps that precede turning on your engine.
person. You set
Those
it
steps are
yourself.
essential to ensure your
So let's
aircraft's
see now.
integrity
Got to
and that
remember the
everything is
controls
in
on
order
this
for
are all
smooth and
keyboard.
seamless flight.
And okay, so we got the
First of all, stretch your legs a bit and take a look at your aircraft and your surroundings.
vent covers here
We
to
never took
remove.
much time to look at our aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to
Air
inspect
inlet.
it.
And I see the pitot cover, and I know it should be chocks, must be on the other wheel, and then the static ear cover. But see, you could actually walk around and look
You
down
might have
and
noticed some extra
everything
bits on your
else.
aircraft. These are
Moving
the
around
covers and
here.
chocks.
You
Covers are
could actually
installed when the
walk
plane is
around
not
and
in use
do the
and are
entire
meant to
inspection.
avoid damaging its
Oh,
sensitive
yeah, so
parts.
we got to remember
Chocks are there to
the
immobilize the
static
aircraft. You'll need to
ear
remove
cover
them before
and then the
takeoff.
pitot ear. Oh, I got a shadow. That's pretty cool. I like that, having a shadow on the ground. And then my flight instructor with me
And
in
we're
the
done for the
cockpit
outside.
already.
Now that we're sure your
I
aircraft is
like during the
functional and
lesson
ready to
she actually
taxi,
turns
let's
and
check the
talks to
inside.
you and mouth moves and everything. So, all right. Now, I actually couldn't duck. I bumped my head. All right, so we'll go around to the back side here anyways, because that's actually the way you have to enter. Anyhow, I thought maybe I'd let me go underneath the wing. Pretty aircraft. Okay, here we go. And we'll get it.
Let's
Nice.
get to the matter at hand. You've been given an EFB, also referred to as an
Get the view
electronic flight
set.
bag. It's a tablet that stores critical flight information
So this is good
and is the
because I
ideal
really
tool
haven't
to
had a
prepare your
chance
flight
to
plans
learn about
and
the
enhance your piloting
EFB yet.
experience. Open it and take a look. Feel free to follow a quick guided tour of its features.
Okay, which is good
The
because
EFB
zooming in
features
on it during
an
a flight
interactive
is a
map,
pain in the
a
butt.
flight plan editor, aircraft and current flight information, a nav log as well as fuel and payload options. The EFB has plenty to offer, but if you want to get directly into the action, you can turn it off after you finish the
And a
quick tour.
flight checklist, check information. All right, well, let's do the quick tour around. Navigation and charts, aircraft app. Okay, flight log. Oh, it looks like it has all my flights so far with this sim. Okay. All right, simple enough. Let's go back to the flight planning. That's all the apps. And it's the same above and below there, flight planner, pilot. So it's the same four in the bottom, basically. But, all right. Yeah. All right, so let's see these here. Flight plan. Flight details, flight rules, all of this, all the airlines you can pick. Call signs, date, off block time, Navcom, builder, transponder, that's that as a mode C. Interesting. Doesn't have one by default. Good to know, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, passengers, oh, okay. Set a passenger. Whoa, why did the weight go from 700 to 1600? How much does a passenger weigh? That's weird. Maybe I added fuel. Taxi, trip fuel. And charts. Well, now you get charts. Clip charts. Do you get them from the airport? More info, maybe. No, nothing. Yeah. So, okay, so there must be a way to get charts and frequencies. Okay, so here's maps, so we could change this and put on, well, you got weather, navigation. Oh, yeah, so put it on the satellite. Well, at least you can get taxi diagram more or
It seems
less
like we're
from the
all clear on the
satellite.
checklist.
Must be more
Now
to it.
start this
Oh,
pretty bird up.
so there you go. It's a basic lesson. Very basic. And they score them.
Now that we've covered all the preparations, let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
I think I'm at Sedona. I think this is SEZ that we're at here. Yeah, Sedona. It's weird. Usually it starts me out. Well, I would hope I get an A on that one. So let's do another lesson that's a little bit more involved. We'll go to the next lesson, but I'll show you some of the layout. So we'll go back to certification. And again, the pilot is my customized character. So we'll go back to headquarters. Now my headquarters is at Johnston County, KJNX. That's Kilo Juliet November X-ray. But for this lesson and some of the others, it looks like it's got me at a different airport. Probably need specific configuration for things like taxiing in order to do the exam. So you can see you get different aircraft after you take your pilot exam, 2,000 credits. I have 5,000. I had 5,000. I assume they just give you that to start. And maybe you earn more after you take the exam. But you can see these are the lessons. So very basic lessons to do. And, you know, I like how it says tips, maybe consider training a bit more before the exam. Now I could probably do the exam, but at 2,000 credits, I don't really want to blow it. So just in case it's freaky. So then the page back from that, again, I'm kind of going backwards because I'm already in, is this, which is all the career paths. And then this is the headquarters, and there's a guy here that greets you every time, says the same thing every time. And I guess once you go up levels, you earn XP, maybe you get credits, and you can do companies, specializations, and missions, and so forth. My reputation level started out as C, but now, as you can see, it was halfway up to B. And so the next lesson is a simple one again, taxiing. Let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, this is Sedona. Yeah, this is definitely KSEZ. It must need it specifically. Put specific taxiing. So, okay, so this is a free cam. It's funny that they let you get into it even here. Again, all keyboard, but yeah, let me see. Yeah. I think something like this is when it's worthwhile to pull out a Bluetooth Xbox controller, and I actually have one. I fly with a full setup. I have a flight yoke, I have a dual throttle quadrant, I also have a Cessna type throttle mixture quadrant, I have a physical trim wheel, I have rudder pedals, I use aviation headset, I fly with charts, I fly with checklists, but I do like to have my, and I don't have it now, I'm not sure where the heck that thing is actually, but it's a Bluetooth Xbox controller. And I love pulling it out for walking around, controlling cameras, and for the drone. And I'm really excited to try it for the drone capabilities here in this new version of the sim. But let's see what this lesson is. So.
Let's take a moment to talk about taxiing. Taxiing refers to moving the aircraft on the ground under its own power. In particular, getting from the ramp out to the hold short point on the edge of the runway.
Kind of look here,
Steering on the
even though I
ground
know
is
this
managed
airport
through
so
the rudder
well.
pedals. That's right, unlike driving a car.
Yeah.
We turn by using our feet.
So we're going to go to the left, I'm sure.
Okay, ready? With the throttle idle, release your parking brake. Okay. Now, gently increase throttle to get the aircraft moving.
I thought they would have started me out
Add
with the
power
parking
to start
brake
taxiing.
on,
Go
so I
easy on
turned
your
it on
throttle.
instead of off.
Use your rudder pedal to turn left and enter the taxiway.
Gives you the keyboard tips. Hold
Increase
R
throttle
to
to gain
increase
forward
throttle.
momentum, and then
I'd
reduce
rather just
RPM
push in my
accordingly to match
throttle.
a fast walking speed while taxiing.
Alright, yeah.
Now, test the brakes.
Yeah, I actually have not come back here and
Good.
flown
Brakes
in
checked.
2024.
Taxi to the next exit, then come to a stop.
Okay, yeah, see,
Remember to control your speed with
there's
throttle
no
and brakes.
opportunity to practice a stop
See the
short like
crossing in
that
front
at
of us.
my own home
Stop before
airport,
it,
Johnston
as if
County,
traffic
so
was coming
that
off the
must be
runway.
why they have you come here. They can keep the lessons consistent. But I'll have to come back here and check it out. I flew a flight here in 2020 flight sim, actually not very long ago. So it'll be neat to come back and see. I mean, I already see a difference in the trees and the grass. Alright, so we'll stop up here. And then it'll probably have us taxi to the end. So simple lessons, and about 2 lessons ago was basically a midterm. It was a type of exam, a maneuvers exam, but it wasn't a certification type level. It was just going over everything. Yeah, so you couldn't
Alright,
do this
taxi
in
to holding
Johnston. I
point
don't think
Alpha
there's a
1 next.
taxiway.
It's at the far
But like
end
I
of the
said, it makes
airport,
sense that they
near
would
the
want to
head
have
of
all the
runway
lessons
21.
consistent, so they can't really use
Stay as
everybody's
close as possible
individual
to the taxiway
home
center,
airports for
marked by
this.
the yellow line. And watch your speed.
Well, you know what? It rises up a little bit over here too. I wonder if that's another reason. Because we're going to start to lose speed here. I gotta give it a little extra. 1,000 is usually pretty good for a taxi, but I'm going to have to give it a little bit more because there is a slight rise here. Oopsie daisy. I don't want to lose points for getting stuck on the taxiway. Come on, keep going. Don't stuck. Don't stick. Okay, I think we're okay. My guess is that if you end up straying too far from the taxi line, or if you stick because of poor throttle management, you probably don't score very good. That is just taxiing. I gotta score at least an A, I'm sure. Maybe not a perfect score. I haven't gotten a perfect score yet. I've gotten 1 B, and that was in turns, actually.
Right
oh,
turn,
no, it wasn't. It was
come to a stop before
ascending
the
and
hold short point,
descending.
in prep for takeoff.
So I gotta go back and redo that one, I think. It's my only non-A. So, alright, so we made it without sticking. Yeah, see, trees are so different because they're different. Different trunks, different leaves, different branches, different styles, different... But that wasn't bad. I stayed to the center, I think, pretty good.
The next challenge will be to keep the aircraft under control while at full throttle for takeoff.
And you can usually tell by the comments that the instructor makes, like, not bad, or that's good, or excellent, well done. See, there's room for improvement. I've heard that a couple of times. Hey, okay, so we got a 91%. Okay. So then you can look at scoring details and see, you know, where you actually lost any of the points. But there you go.